Hey guys, welcome to the video. So this is just kind of another channel update video. So as you might have gathered by the intro that this is an edited video because my computer's back up and running, and that's big thanks to a couple of people. I say a couple of people, some people who donated towards my fixing of my computer. So I really appreciate that. Max, who kind of helped out a bit, I say more than a bit, but yeah, I really appreciate the help, and it meant I can kind of get the computer back fired up, and it's kind of giving me incentive to get back and do some more videos. So that's kind of where that channel's at now. So I'm going to put a bit more. I've got quite a few videos lined up of what I want to do, and then get that out to you guys on watching the channel. And then also this video, I'm just going to do my ACW Big project update, as rather than just doing two little videos, I'll just chuck it all into one. So yeah, so what I'll do, just kind of talk about, like I said, I've got a few videos coming up, things I've had set up for ages that I just haven't got around to doing because I haven't really been in the mood, because I haven't been able to edit and I haven't been able to really get into it. So yeah, I've got plenty planned. Quite a big build thing I want to do as well. Also a new army I'm going to be starting again. I won't say too much about it because I'm going to leave that for later as a bit of an exciting thing. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, and then going on to my big ACW. So the big ACW stuff, I haven't quite realised how long ago since I last did a video. So I kind of looked at what I've painted, comparing it to the last video, and well, I've done quite a lot. So I've actually finished the current ACW project. However, I've kind of continued it as well. So what I'll do now is I'll just jump onto the table. I've got all the miniatures laid out. You can kind of see some of them on that corner. So just show kind of what I've painted up on the big ACW project, maybe some things that I didn't show originally, and then kind of show what I've got planned onwards. So yeah, let's jump down to the table. Okay, so now we're on the table. First, I'm going to apologise for the mic being a bit crackly in the intro to this video. I'm not sure why it's done that. So hopefully it doesn't do that going forward. If it does, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure why it's doing it, but hopefully it's not unbearable for some of you. Also, apologies for all the crap in the background, because I'm not on my normal table, because my games emporium, as it were, is also a guest bedroom, which is about to be turned into a guest bedroom, ready for the weekend. So I haven't got my big table out at the moment. Yeah, apologies for that. But so let's go onto the table. So this is everything I've done since my last video. On my last video, I think I spoke about, I was in the middle of sort of painting up my Union Commandos as well as the Union Zouave Regiment. Obviously you can see them on the table now, they're all done. Which all these Union Commandos are from Perry's. Really enjoyed painting them up. Looking forward to kind of getting them on the table a bit more. Got a few big games lined up, so I'll be able to use them. And like I said, I've got my Union Zouaves there as well. Another couple of Union regiments I've painted up, which is a Marine unit, so the US Marines, which are in the back there, and then I've got the 17th Maine as well. So that's all my Union completed now. I've only got Confederates left to paint, which I'll go back through at the end of the video. But for now, that's my Union. I'm going to have to buy some more. I've been looking at Pickett's Charge, a rule set I want to be playing, and really I need quite a few more Union models to kind of make the most out of certain scenarios and stuff. Obviously, I'm at the moment I'm aiming to do a tutorial scenario from the book, and I'm just slightly short on Union infantry miniatures, so probably pick up another couple box sets in the future to do that. But for now, my Union's done. Also, you can see down here, I think I showed these off in a previous video. They're just kind of debris, battlefield debris from First Corps. They're little resin sculpts, so I've actually based them up, painted them as well. So these are kind of just scattered terrain. I thought I'd include them in this little video because that is something I've been doing recently. I've also in previous videos did a few of I showed off some of the tents and stuff from Renedra, I believe. They're all painted up now as well. I actually had a battle with them quite a while ago now, but yeah, quite a cool camp set, so that's that. Also, as you can see, so I've got my Confederates on the left as well. So I've got 3 Confederate regiments. They are the remaining regiments for the Texas Brigade. So I've got the 3rd Arkansas, 18th Georgia, and the Hamptons Legion. I'll show you some close-ups of the different regiments as we're going through this, but the Hamptons Legion, I've tried to include the company of Zouaves in there, mainly because they're really quite bright and colourful, and I quite like the idea of that. So the rest of the uniforms representing the other companies are just kind of standard paint scheme for me for my Confederates. However, I decided to include the Zouaves just as a bit of flavour. And in the very back, I've got a cavalry group. I'm not sure what you call them, troop. They are yet to have a flag because I haven't bought it yet, but they're going to probably be the Virginia Cav commanded by Jeb Stewart at 1st Manassas. So I've got to find out what group, Cav group that was. But that's what they're going to be, and that's the start of my Cav as well. So the cavalry is going to have to be something I look into fairly soon, as I want probably 2 or 3 groups of Cav per side for the Union and Confederates, and I think that will cover me for most games I want to be doing. So that's a start anyway. So this is what I've got painted since my last video, and I haven't really been painting in the last month or so. I've taken a real step back from it and just had a real chill. I've bought some more models I'll go through in a bit with some ideas of adding to the Confederates, again just to kind of give me options for games. So that's everything I've done so far. I guess quite a lot, but maybe not on the time scale, but I've taken a kind of step back on it. So what I'll do now is jump down to what I've got left to do on the continued project and ideas for the project. So yeah, let's go on to that. Okay, so this is what I've got left of the big project. So it's expanded slightly. Like I said, I finished off the current big project, and now I've kind of got these bolted on. So what I've got here is my Confederate mounted commanders from Perry's. Yet to paint them up, but yeah, they're ready to go. So nothing much to say. They're just the mounted personalities of the Confederacy. So some big names there. So looking forward to painting them up. As for the Confederate plastics, basically some chap on Facebook Marketplace, I think one of the historical groups, like a sales group, posted up some box sets of the Perry's plastics, and they were 50% like price. So I couldn't really not go for him. He had 2 Confederate box sets, standard American Civil War infantry box set, and some Union. I didn't bother with the Union. Maybe I should have. Didn't at the time. I thought, no, I don't need them. So yeah, I basically picked them up really cheap, and now I've got to figure out what to do with them. So I'm thinking of basing them around division in the Gettysburg campaign / Battle of Gettysburg. I say Gettysburg campaign. I guess it might be called that. So my next group of units I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be recreating Benning's Georgia Brigade. So there's going to be 4 regiments there. So I've got them built up already. I do have another box set, as you can see, so I'm going to have 6 regiments ready to go. I'm going to do something different with the box set on the back. Rather than just building them up, I'm going to try kit bash them with another Perry's kit, and just see if I can kind of bring a freshness to the plastics. I'm going to do a whole video on this, so I won't go too much into it now, but if you're a bit like me and you've got 20 Confederate regiments built up out of the Perry's plastics, so what's that, say 20, so just under 500 miniatures, kind of gets a bit samey. There's only so many ways you can paint each model differently, so I'm going to try explore a video of making the most out of those plastic kits. So that's to come in the future, probably come payday when I can buy the other box set. So yeah, so like I said, this is what I've got here. I've got the 6 regiments in theory down there, plus some mounted commanders, and then on the far right I've got that little bridge. I think I showed it off in a live stream or maybe on a video. So it's just a little wooden bridge, so I've got to paint that up, which I've primed it. I'm just going to hit it with a browny woody colour and then wash it with an Agrax and call it quits, or call it done, should I say. But just something to add to the table. I've bought some other terrain stuff as well. Again, I'm going to be doing a video on it, so but that's for another video. So yeah, this is what I've got left currently on the big ACW project. I will be adding to that again. Like I said earlier, I want to do some more Union, so but for now, this is what I've got to do. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there. I've probably waffled and it's gone on quite a lot. I don't want to be a super long video, so yes, I'll end it there. Here we are. Here's the project. Thanks for all the support, guys. And as always, keep an eye out for any videos I do in the future. Cheers.